everyone. Today we're going to talk about how we breathe with music, right? So basically breathing with music means you understand how music flows, right? So how do we help ourselves to know how the music flows? You have to listen to a lot of music, alright? But you have to be very critical and analytical. Not just enjoying the music, oh, it sounds amazing, not just that way, but you have to be very critical and be able to analyze. For example, he slows down here and there. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good. And he sounds very, shapy, sounds a bit dramatic here. But maybe sometimes you don't like it. The next time you know that, oh, I try to be a little bit gentle, something like that, right? So that will give you a lot of idea what type of sound that you want to produce. Because so in order to understand how the music flows, you need to listen to a lot of the music, right? Without knowing what kind of sound that you want to produce, how can we really work on our sound making, right? So listening to a lot of music is extremely crucial. And then after you try to listen to a lot of music, you got some idea what type of sound that I want, what type of sound that I want to produce, right? Right? And then you try to sing the melody before you start playing. That will give you a lot of ideas how you want to shape the phrase by singing. So let's try to sing the melody so we get some ideas how we want to shape the phrase, all right? La 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 la. Alright, so you get some idea how we want to shape the phrase. Make sure for every phrase is in Chopin Nocturne, make sure you shape it with the dynamic. Without shaping the phrase with the dynamic, it wouldn't sound lively, it wouldn't sound flowing enough. Right, so make sure you always shape the phrase with the dynamic, crescendo and decrescendo towards the end, right? Usually. And now we're going to play the first melody. Alright, the end of a phrase you're going to play softly and make sure that you do. Now let's try to do with the pedal. Alright, so make sure you use a bit of a wrist rotation to shape the sound because we already talked about the Chopin said every note should have different dynamic contrast. So can you imagine yourself playing Chopin Nocturne exactly in one type of sound? That's not possible. So if you don't use a wrist rotation or all movement, it will sound very stiff, right? So you have to use good amount of wrist rotation or movement to shape the sound. Okay, so